everyone, welcome to the third episode of the Hogwarts Legacy series. I hope you guys are ready for it, because we're jumping straight in from where we left off in the last episode. We need to meet with Professor Weasley just outside the common room. This is down the stairs. Can I talk to other people while I'm here? Oh, never mind.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Oh, absolutely.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Let's
now,
get some
in light of your
mischief.
unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
A book.
Here you are.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh, ho, ho.
You
Very
would be
nice.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Where the hell did I just put it? Like, up my armpit?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright. I'm following.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Question, how did she get into the common room this time?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ooh, field guide page. Created honor of Ravenclaw and a lofty Ravenclaw tower. Okay. You've unlocked field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing field challenges appear here. By EXP points. Field guide challenge is the only way to get EXP. Okay. This is your wizarding level. Challenges in progress. So field pages, room of requirement, exploration. And it seems I've got some glasses if I wanted. Let's look at our gear. We do have the pre-order bonuses, or should do. Where do we find all that? I do want to wear at least something. Yeah, no, we won't wear that. Face wear, glasses, no. Handwear, gloves. I'll quickly see how to get the pre-order bonuses into the game real quick. So apparently we should unlock it soon, within an hour of gameplay. So I'm not sure. I might need to restart the game. But we'll just continue on in our Ravenclaw attire for now. We've got quests, different amounts of quests. Do first day. Settings, collections, a map. So Hogwarts, and looks like there's like fast travel points possibly. Alright. let's continue on.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Revelio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Well, this thing's down there.
Lumos.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
We'll quickly investigate what is over here. Nice. Looks like it's a bit of a puzzle. Alright. Perhaps we'll find some hints about that later.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That's the grand staircase. Alright. We're flowing ourselves straight into the central hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Fantastic.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Alright, so this
Always
will be...
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I was trapped on the ground.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tell me more about charms.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What about the dark arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Alright, then what? We'll say it. We already know what Hogsmeade is.
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Alright, thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
No, there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
All right, let's see.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find
Oh,
me in my
no.
classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. So we'll quickly see about going to these first classes. And that might be all for
It's
today.
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I didn't like Blythe.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right, it shows our 2 classes. Defense against the dark arts. And then charms. We'll go to the charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Oh, it's
I shall
Ollivander's
reach out
in
when I have more
Hogsmeade.
information about her
Aw.
mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
A little bit
More than
disappointed we
your
don't get to see
owls may
Diagon
hinge on
Alley,
the magic you
but
are
it
able
might
to
not be
master
built
within
yet
these walls.
based on the story. Okay, we're going to charms. Oh, there's
Here.
our friendo.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Oh, don't pick on me.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right, let's see. Accio.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh no.
Very good, everyone.
Got
That's
a
enough of
rival
that.
now.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Seems like a bit of a bright personality he is.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
All right.
Very simply, Accio on one of the sphere. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lisa.
Accio!
Oh.
Happens
So you're trying to
the
get it
best
into
of us.
different points.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Hey, we got some points this time.
That's it!
Let us see this.
So it seems like you need to get a perfect 150 to
There we
win.
go.
Oh, I'm not going to win this, unfortunately. Need to hold it for a little bit longer.
Nicely done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
More interesting. How does one make that more interesting? Oh, there's boxes that move now.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Yes!
Accio.
Oh, only just.
Here we go. Phew.
Go with this one over on the side here. Oh, too fast. Oh.
Don't lose your composure.
It's always so close.
Let us see this.
Well, they don't make it
How
easy.
done.
Alright. And we'll go now.
Accio.
Oh, we did that way too far.
Keep trying.
It's very specific how long you hold it for, which is unfortunate.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Alright.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier,
Oh,
I promise.
Hogwarts accept transfers. That's interesting.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Alright. Is the magic the same?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Okay, interesting.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
How big is...
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes,
Oh, wow.
bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Okay. And what does it look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Oh, very nice.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay.
Until next time.
Of course, you
A
can
word,
use
if you
Accio on
would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright. Nicely done. But that is all we're gonna do for today's episode. I was expecting to do both classes today, but the classes were a little bit longer than I expected, so unfortunately, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode, and obviously there'll be one tomorrow and a few more coming up. And then it'll be moving over to 3 days a week uploads with Slime Rancher and some of the other games like Skyrim thrown in there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to catch you guys in the next episode. Stay sexy.